In this Quickie, we're going to look at PIR sensors. That's passive infrared. They're incredibly easy to use, so let's find out how.
Is that it?
Here's a PIR. What do they actually do? They detect infrared, i.e. thermal, or in other words, heat energy. They're called passive because they only detect infrared emitted by an object. They do not emit any themselves. The golf ball style dome at the front is designed to take in IR from many directions and ensure that it actually hits the sensor within it. So you have a wide detection area. They're often used as movement sensors. Turning over, there are three main connections, and none of them are marked. Well, that's just handy, isn't it? Anyway, a quick Google revealed that for this board, this is the positive, the other end is ground, and the middle is the signal. If you have a different design of board to this, you may have to double check the connections. I have seen another one that was similar, but not quite the same. But it was obviously it was different. This small jumper here alters how the trigger works, how it, what signal it puts out and when it detects something. In the default setting, set to the upper position as shown here, the device will trigger when it detects something and then remain triggered for a set amount of time before going back to the normal, get my words right in a minute, before going back to normal, awaiting another detection. The other position, the lower position, triggers on and off as it detects objects and not. So this could cause quite rapid on and off triggering, and it's unlikely that you want to use this mode, which I think is one of the reasons it actually is supplied in the other mode. We'll keep it in the other position as well, obviously, for the rest of this video. We also have these two trimmers. One is the adjust sensitivity, how sensitive it is to movement, and the other alters the time that a detection signal remains on before it is cleared and the sensor is ready to detect again. This is the normal function that we're going to use. This trimmer would have no function if the jumper was, as just mentioned, set to the low position. So let's connect it up to our Arduino. The power goes to 5 volts, the ground to, ground. Not too taxing, is it yet? The signal can go to any digital pin, or in fact an analog pin if you wished. We don't need any fancy libraries for this sensor due to its simplicity. For this video, just pop yourself along to the address shown on the screen just there, or click the link in the video description below and you'll find the code that I'm going to show you shown there. Here's the code. It's very simple. When the signal goes high, we have a detection and the serial monitor will show the number of detections so far. The program then waits until the system goes low and is ready to detect again. From this code, you should be able to see what you would need to do with any code of yours. Have a play around with the timer and the sensitivity for the environment or the project you intend to do. So looking at it coming through, you can see when I put my hand in front, we get detection, and after a while, it'll come back up and say the timer's finished. So then if I move my hand again, we'll get another detection. I can move it a few times, move it out of the way. So it didn't re-trigger, but now it's ready again. So put my hand in front and we get a re-trigger. So that's it, all wrapped up. These are very simple and useful devices for detecting people in a room or some other sort of scenario. Thanks very much to my patrons, and thank you very, very much for watching. If you can do the old like and subscribe thing, that'd be fantastic as well. Till next time.